dear viewers, welcome to the new video. This one is coming from my car on the way to Ferropolis racetrack, and I just thought that I'll use this time that is otherwise pretty much wasted time to make my opening words for the video. This is now third video that third day of Drift Masters that I'm making these videos in two languages, Finnish and English. And you know, as you probably have guessed, I'm not a native speaker, and for some reason I've noticed that these kind of videos are the really most difficult ones for me to do. So bear with me. I think my best what I can do is in the interview videos, and I really like to hear from you. If you have any comments, any development ideas, anything regarding those videos, or if you have something in mind that I should go and ask, or from whom should I ask those questions, please leave that comment, because I always try to really make that happen. So it also makes my life a little bit easier when I get that feedback, so I don't need to think about every possible aspect of things so thoroughly, even though that's why what goes in my head all the time. I need to have somewhat interesting question or something to talk about when I go to talk with the drivers or anybody in the paddock. So that's my take. Also, I got a feedback that I'm yapping. I needed to check that from that one from dictionary, that what that actually means. So it's now I know, and that is by nature part of me. I do that in Finnish as well, but then especially in these interviews, especially like in these interview questions, I kind of need to work on the question on the go. So it's just by nature. I mean, I try to fill the time, but then somehow need to work on the question, and sometimes it can be quite a long way to the actual question, as here is happening a little bit the same thing. But anyway, thanks for watching. I've received some comments, at least from the Finnish viewers, that this is a good concept, having these two videos separately. In YouTube you can do the automated captions there, I believe, in most of the languages by a couple of clicks, so use that. I try whenever I have the time and possibility to do like the official translation, at least from Finnish to English, because I don't want you guys to be left out from the Finnish drivers. So I try to work on that, but this is one-man show. I need to do everything by myself. Everything is quite laborious, but I still like doing it. So videos will be always kind of representative and kind of a snapshot of the day. How was that? Also from my side, how did I feel? If it's I mean, you can tell if it was not the most energetic day or something like that, it will show, which is good. That's really like real reality. Also, I have received a very good and vast feedback of my live training live streams, and I must say that I'm really delightful for that. I mean, I've put some effort to making those as good as possible. Also trying to fill some of the gaps by speaking about something. It's also like, even though I mean it's fun, but it's also like sometimes a little bit tiring, at least from the perspective of how that affects my voice. As you can probably hear, like in the mornings, it's a little bit done, but hey, now we go back to the interviews. Sorry for taking this long time here in the intro. You can skip this, of course, if you want. And if you're wondering about this weird camera angle here, it's actually fitted to the steering wheel with the 360 stabilization, so that's why it looks maybe a little bit wonky. But anyway, thanks for watching this part of the video. Now to the interviews. So I have Kevin Piskolty here. We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah.
In the paddock. It's by the way, not that I'm not trying or I'm not, but it's like always about the moment when it's a good moment to have.
Yeah.
Because I want to respect your time as well, all the drivers' time. So I don't want to kind of.
Usually we are busy.
Yeah, I know.
We have to focus and be prepared for every round. So, yeah.
Good. So you just came from the drivers' briefing. Was there anything special in that one?
Finally Kevin O'Connell came back, but as a spotter for Conor Falvey. And he was asking a good question about chasing today.
Okay.
About the battles. So now it is a bit more clear than it was yesterday or before yesterday. So now I just want to practice and try to do my best, what I can do, just like what they said in the briefing. So, yeah.
So in top 32 you are facing Tour Arne Kvia.
Yeah.
There are no easy opponents in the top 32. That's for sure. But what do you think about his driving? Well, let's say chasing him. What would be your take on that?
I think I have chased him once in my lifetime in Warsaw last year. He's leading good and he's chasing aggressively. So I'm happy because if I need to chase him, it will be a good and stable run from him as a leader. And as a chaser, I need to lead him better. So
good. Yeah. So we are now coming to the practice sessions of today in 20 minutes or less than that. So what are you trying to do there most? Is it the chase or lead, or how do you approach it?
How do I approach it?
Like a practice at least right before the top 32.
I'm sure that my chasing is way more better than leading, so I will try my best as a leader to learn a bit more. And I think my only problem in leading is that I'm not that brave. And now I have much more horsepower with a better suspension, so I have to believe in the car that in that moment the car can turn, like in the last moment before I'm hitting the concrete wall. So I think that's the main thing what I have to learn till the race starts. So
one more quick question.
Yeah.
Now the temperature is, yesterday it was 35, now it's 20. Yesterday in the very hot conditions the track had less grip. Then in the evening it had more grip.
Yep.
What do you expect now, or is it just, you will just see when you get there?
I think that's a good question. I think I have never experienced that big temperature difference in one day in my drift lifetime. So now it's, I think, 10 Celsius less.
Yeah. Or more.
And we have not changed anything on the setup, so on my first two runs I will do the same setup as in qualification. So we'll see. I think it should be better and more grippier than yesterday, because in that temperature the rubber gets burning, so that's why it was so slippery at daytime, and at nighttime it was more like sticky. Yeah. So I think now it should be a bit more grippier.
Good. I might come back to you after the practice to ask that question again, like how was it? So
okay.
Really shortly, but
okay, good.
Okay, good.
See you.
So thank you for the interview and best of luck.
Thanks.
So I have finally Nasser Alharbali here. After last time we talked, it was in Finland. I've been trying to catch you, but it's always like a little bit of a
every time something happens. So let's do it this time before something happens. Hopefully nothing.
So now we're here in the lineup, everything good, and
feeling good. Yeah, we struggled this weekend because we had some like mechanical issues. I think everyone had. But then we got lucky the very last second before qualifying. I changed the setup again entirely because I wasn't happy with the setup before and I didn't feel like it was enough to qualify with it.
Okay.
And it paid off. It was a bit risky because we pushed the engine too far. We revved up too high, but it held. And and it felt solid the first run, but I was being careful because I just wanted to put the score on the board. The second run, I was ready to go balls out, but screwed up my initiation. I didn't go into third. I'm supposed to be on third, and I don't know how the car did the run on second. But obviously, it wasn't optimum. But still happy. I think we ended up being 22nd place with a 89. Mm-hmm. 89 DMEC. But yeah, 89, 22nd place. We're in the show. I'm happy. I've been in 3 rounds, and we qualified in all 3 rounds. So it's a good. How do I say, step up from last year. So I'm happy with it.
Good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How about that then? The grip level on the track, that has changed over the weekend. Like it has been really even slippery in the heat, and then improving towards the evening. And what's the level now?
Well, I'm used to this because for us in the Middle East, with all our competitions, the practice happens during the day, and then the battles are always at night or the qualifying.
Okay.
So this is something that I'm used to adapting to because I know how much it affects the car. For us, mainly it's maybe something that's not common here. It's not the weather that affects the grip, it's the sun. Mm-hmm. Because the sun is able to heat up the floor. But if the weather is just hot and you don't have the sun out, the floor doesn't actually get hot.
Mm-hmm. True.
So if you have the sun out, then it affects the grip level. If you don't have the sun out, it's not going to affect the grip level that much. On cloudy days, even if the weather is hot, the grip levels are not going to change. But because the sun was out, so it was heating up the tarmac. And if you put 2 hot surfaces together, they don't grip. One is cold and one is hot. They act like friction, so they increase the heat.
Really interesting, and some new information for the viewers as well.
Yeah, in the Middle East, it's like in IDC, it's a big change. Like you can run the same speed during the day with like 20 psi. Like 10 psi. At night, you need like 20 psi.
Okay.
To get the same grip level. So it's a massive difference, and I think it paid off because. Now for this run and even last night, the change that I did to the tire pressure was perfect. Like the car felt great. Obviously, if I didn't screw up and stay on second, but it was just the right amount of grip. And I think everyone has a good setup now dialed in the 32 because obviously I think the lowest score was like 86
and
or something.
It's been quite much of practice anyway, and lots of laps. So one final question. This is a technical one. Always people, and I'm interested about technical questions. So you have pretty interesting cooling system for your supercharger.
Yeah. So obviously it's a setup that we designed for the Middle East, and this is what I know. So we run an ice tank, and an ice tank is basically, as it says, it's just a tank that you can fill up with water. It has like a big opening, so you can fill it up with ice. And on hot days, we just put the ice inside to cool down the IET charges. And this makes a massive difference in a boosted application, a supercharged application, because unlike a turbocharger, when you're off throttle, the temps tend to go down and your off throttle goes up. But in a supercharger, it really doesn't matter. As long as your engine is spinning, it keeps generating heat.
And there is, when you apply ice, it stays most likely quite stable, the temperature of the cooling water as well.
It would just keep, like, it would stay longer until it gets hot. Eventually the ice is going to melt.
Of course,
But the difference with a supercharger is that even just standing, idling, your IETs start climbing because the supercharger sits on top of the engine, so it absorbs the heat from the engine. And then it starts heating up. So that's why we try to keep the car off up until I reach the start line, and we keep feeding it ice and draining it.
I actually spotted that there is a lot of water coming out. So
but just water. We don't run coolant in
like
the
a
system
spill,
for the regulations and not to affect the track. Because they're strict about this in Europe. For us in the Middle East, we don't really care. But for here, for the environment, we keep it straight water. So even if there's nothing wrong with it, it's just straight up water, and we keep draining it. Once it melts, we put more ice. Again, drain it, melt, and so on. To keep the supercharger as cool as possible. To be honest, it's not really necessary because with this car I don't have IAT issues, but it changes the difference between
intake air temperature. Just for the viewers who didn't maybe know that.
But it changed, it's a big difference because at 70 Celsius, I lose around 150 wheel horsepower because we start pulling out the ignition. But if it's around 40, we'll have the full potential, which is around 900 right now with this setup. It's a bit less than 900. Last year we were running a lot more, 1,300 or something, but we learned the hard way that it doesn't work. Yeah, so that's pretty much the setup. Other than that, it's a pretty simple car. It's a very light car. We don't really have much going on. I'm pretty sure this is maybe in the top 5 lightest cars here, and that's why we stick with 265s. 285s, my car doesn't like it. It's too light for it, and it becomes very twitchy.
Interesting. So, Nasser, I'll leave you to, you need to catch up your car.
Get into the car, so
further already there in the lineup.
Luck, and hopefully lead you at the podium, I guess.
Hey, any success, I'll come back to you and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So, thank you very much for your time, especially, and we'll take it from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, everybody, I have Gediminas Levickas here, and you did pretty good job yesterday, being one of the 2 qualifiers from the wild card.
Yeah, it's
good job, top 32.
Difficult job to be wild card and qualify.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you think? You got Espen Rohde from Norway as your opponent. What do you think? Did you have chance to do any practice with him, or?
No, we didn't, because how we stand in line, it's practice was going like that. He is young, he is strong. It will be difficult.
Yeah, there certainly are no easy opponents in this level. So what
very expressive guy.
What is your background in drifting? I mean, this must not be your first season.
No. I'm drifting about 10 years professionally. I think so. Maybe so many things another way. Experience is that this championship is for me it's expensive. I drive easier championships where I can go and just enjoy. For me, drift should be fun.
Yeah,
that's all.
And have you been as a wild card before in Drift Masters?
No.
Okay, so this is
first time.
Cool, that's pretty impressive. How about then? What other series? What are you then driving?
Drift Kings.
Drift Kings. Okay.
Zakouril drive it before. Ela Koko. A lot of best West European drifters from Italy, everywhere.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And amazing tracks like Trackwood, I like very much.
Yeah.
Very good atmosphere here.
It's really amazing place.
Yeah.
I would say.
Magical.
Yeah.
Like Riga and tracks.
Yeah. I mean, this is almost opposite from Riga by almost every mean, but both are really good and really entertaining racing there. So I wish you best of luck. It was good to finally talk to you. I've been here maybe 10 times asking, and you've been around, but I don't mind. But this is my job to catch you guys. So anyway, best of luck, and should there be any positive success, I will be back talking to you.
Okay. We will talk after podium.
Yes. Okay. So, talk to you. Bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have no other than Max Heidrich. Hello. Local hero, still the only German
driver still in the game, because you were the only one, so you kind of have pretty much on your shoulders this weekend. And
so we won already as German.
Easily.
Yeah.
So top 32 place, you got pretty good result in qualifying yesterday.
Yeah, I was not super happy with my qualification. I had a shitty first run. I hesitate on acceleration, so that got me faster because I didn't have that much wheel spin. So I got faster into the first corner. Was too wide to the inside on the guidelines. That gives you a way faster entrance to the first clip. And I overshot it, over-rotate, got in the marbles and nearly spin and hit the wall. But we managed in the second run 87. It was quite an enjoyable run. I did nearly the same mistake at the beginning. I was also tight to the inside. Then I said to myself, now every clip counts. Got really deep in 4 also. That was a really good feeling in the car. And then a big flick to 5, and then oh shit, Max, that's a lot of angle, and just left foot and in the ref limiter over the finish line. So it was a fun run. Luckily we got an 87 that puts on 28th. So happy to be in the show, that's all what count, and we had fun, the whole team, so we already won.
Yeah, the only challenge here is that when you're 28th in quali, you might end up facing James Dean, what is happening here. I think always what is good with James Dean is that you can trust on his lead.
Exactly, yeah.
So what is otherwise your take on facing James? I mean, everybody here is beatable.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody is good.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy no matter who was there with you in top 32. So
exactly. That's what you say. To be honest, it makes me a bit more relaxed to face James, because he always puts 100% on the line. He's not a tricky driver or stuff, so you can trust him 100% in the lead. So, and it's good for me, it's good for the fans here to battle the world's best drifter on my eyes, an idol, a role figure in our sport. So I'm really looking forward to this. I hope we can mark his door or put on a show for the fans. That's the main thing, to have fun. And like you said, everyone is good, no matter what, in top 32. So yeah, he's the best, but also he is beatable. So we try our very best. We tried a cribbier setup in the practice this morning, but too cribby. So we cut understeer, so we are now back and had only 3 runs. So we hope we can do that, but we just play, I don't want to say safe, but we don't make too much changes now and be consistent and try to beat him with heads-up driving. So
in this level, you can't be too safe.
Exactly,
that's the thing.
It's always...
And that's also why all the spectators love it, because it's like everybody needs to really go full throttle.
Exactly, it's a dance on a knife.
Attack,
so,
good.
Looking forward, can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome evening today with the drifting, and especially when the night light.
I hope we make it to the night, so that's
I hope so too.
It means that we need to win.
Yeah.
But all that matters is having fun in the car and a good time and put on a show with James together. That's all I'm looking for. And then I think we had a really, really good weekend already, so can't complain.
Yeah. And hey, I think in this weekend, during this weekend, everybody wins.
Exactly, yeah. And for not driving that much this season, it's my first competition this year. I just did a show on a rally and not even test the car, so I'm happy to be in the 32 and battling James. So everything that happens now is a win for the whole team. We all had fun together. My daughter is for the first time at the event, so I nearly cried this morning. So we won. So that's all I can say. I'm really looking forward now for the afternoon. The ranks are getting really packed. That's good to see for a German round. That makes me really, really happy that the sport gets that much attention in Germany finally. So can't wait.
Yes. It was a pleasure talking to you again.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining my show, and it's going to be awesome.
Thank you for the support, people.
And best of luck.
Thank you.
So, first time this weekend I have Espen Rohde here, and you managed to qualify to top 32 yesterday. Good job.
Yeah.
And today you are actually facing an interesting character from Lithuania, Gediminas. And now I already forgot his last name. Well, anyway, it's kind of a youth versus a little bit of a more experience.
Yeah.
So anyway, you are
full season Drift Masters driver, what do you take your take on the fight today?
It's definitely a hard battle. We know he's a great driver. We saw that all training, so we know we need to give it everything we have to be able to advance to top 16. So no matter what, it's going to be hard. So we'll try.
Good. There was a little bit of some hassle during the qualifying yesterday with you. What happened there?
We debeated in the burnout box for the second run. It's kind of it's something laying in the ground in the burnout box that we hit. So sad, but that's just how it is.
Yeah, you didn't seem too happy happy in the TV or the Red Bull TV broadcast, but you know it's good that we have sport because it brings in so many emotions and you know emotions are the kind of fuel for the people anyway. So in bad and in good, you know. But hey, well, it's good to have you in top 32 regardless of that. And
luckily we had the good first run.
Yeah. But here it was actually quite interesting because so many drivers were struggling with the grip on the second run because it was improving so much.
Yeah.
So
the grip here is really weird. When it's hot, it's less grip. When it's cold, it gets more grippy. So it's for the second run, the later you drove, the more grippy the track went. So
so now today's practice before the bracket, it's been driven now. And how was the grip level on your from your point of view? Because I have now talked to a couple of drivers, and they have been saying that some say the grip wasn't that much different. Some say it was like quite much different.
I feel like it was less grip today, quite a lot. So we have done some changes to the car for top 32. So we'll see and try and get to the amount of grip we had yesterday in qualifying. So
okay, good. So I will now leave you to the preparing of the top 32. Awesome to have you there, and hopefully we have a reason to talk again.
I hope so. Thank you.
Cheers. Best of luck. So, hello again, Max Heidrich. Good job in top 32. You know, maybe not the decision. The decision maybe didn't come as in the way as you would have liked to, but anyway, everything counts. So, what are your now thoughts? Of course, awesome to be in the top 16 parade in your home.
Yeah, for sure. Super happy to make it through in the top 16, to have the night parade. All the fans were hyped, so pretty happy with that, for sure. Not the way I want to win. I want to head up better. He had a problem with the alternator belt. But still, I think we got a pretty decent chase run for top 16. We definitely have to clean up a few things in the chase. I dive quite to the inside in clip 4, and also maybe I should be a bit more aggressive, especially with Kevin Bressour next. He is quite aggressive, so
he does. Basically every time he does pretty good leads and very fast accelerations from the line, so I think that's one of the key measures you need to kind of
Exactly. I was a bit surprised with James's transition speed. He was really fast and going away after a big angle transition. So, but yeah, other than that, I'm looking forward. As I said before, we already won. With that, it makes it even more special to make the night parade, and everything else is what now comes is fun and good for the team, good for the vibe, good for the sport here in Germany, and can't wait.
Absolutely. I'm really thrilled to see you in top 16, and
Thank you.
It seems that we will get a lot of other good runs and battles in top 16 as well. And
the track allows super close tandems, so it's really up to some small details that they decide on. So really looking forward to run some more walls.
Yeah, the only problem I have with the track here today is that there's so many people. It's hard to find like a spot because I don't have a ticket for the grandstand, so I need to kind of figure it out somehow. Anyway,
I can give you a team band if it helps.
Yeah, I already have the media and but still it's a little bit of a challenge. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I can enjoy it, and hopefully you too. And
I will for sure.
And you know, most of all, have fun.
Thank you. So catch you later. Thanks.
So, Conor Falvey, not the greatest day for you today in terms of the bracket, but
yeah, I know. But to be honest, I'm happy with my driving. I think I done enough to win that battle. in the first half, but Kevin Mazur hit me over the finish line, and it buckled my rim. So the judges deemed it my fault, but they stated in the briefing, come off angle slowly and go straight. So that's what I did. Kevin came in on big angle, hit my back wheel, and then they tried to blame it on me hitting the wall, but the car has no marks on it, so I didn't hit the wall. So it was kind of a call I didn't agree with, but I suppose you kind of have them ones.
Do you think that it would maybe be because of the computer thing that they would
Wally
see
system?
That,
Yeah, they were judging it off the Wally system, and they were saying that like I decreased by like 20 degrees of angle, but I was at the finish line.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of saying like it doesn't really matter how much degrees I came off. It was over the finish line, and he came on the wrong line on too much angle and hit me. So I was just kind of saying I didn't really agree with it, but that's drifting. It's a judge sport. I'm just happy to be here. This track is amazing. The fans are amazing, so I'm really happy to be here, but it's unfortunate to be taken out that way.
Yeah, and I mean, this is first time for you, and it was, it must have been quite,
it was very tough, and especially I was in the top 10, and I was really looking forward to, like, you know, getting a couple more points, and I definitely think we had enough to take it far today, but unfortunately we just couldn't with a bad call in the first run, I'm going to say.
I want to go a little bit back to Riga, because I only realized when I saw the video of it, like the Europe Drift Games, the YouTube video, and I didn't realize when I was there that it was like such a struggle and fight, and you managed to actually get or your team managed to.
Yeah, whatever with me, I didn't have to do much, but my team worked so hard.
Exactly.
They got the car was wrecked, and they got it back perfect. I went out and had a battle with Laurie. And it was a good battle, but obviously Laurie wasn't experienced in the Supra, so it was unfortunate. But to be fair, I had to respect Laurie massively, because he was driving a car that he never drove before on the most scariest track of the year, and he done so well. So it was really nice to battle Laurie, but I really want to battle him in the 180 in his S chassis. And we go head to head now. I don't know if I'd win that one, but I give him my best shot.
I mean, you know, you guys all are on that level that you can win. It's not about it. It's just that when because everything needs to be perfect to kind of win in this game.
No, I know.
And I was what I was really impressed about that video when seeing, you know, behind the scenes and in the lineup when the car failed and everything. I mean, how you took it so maturely. And I mean, your mechanics, they were like so upset, and everybody was upset, but you were like, okay, this is, you know, part of the racing, and this happens, and
it happens.
And I mean, I can see it in you that you are now taking the first step still. So, you know, your goal is not this season in the ultimate success, but it's there in the future.
Exactly. This is only my second season in Drift Masters. I'm only 17 years of age. I just got my license to drive on the road this year, so I have a lot of time left. So there's no point in panic just yet.
Congrats for that, and I mean, I'm really seeing forward what you have to give into this sport. It's been already, this season has been like so big leaps ahead, and I believe that in every aspect, it's not just the driving, but also like everything that is.
We've improved a lot this year. Like, we have new team members, like we have a mechanic that built the car. He's here with us all year. I have Kevin O'Connell, ex-judge, here with me. Like, there's one guy that's with us, and he's with me since my very first drift event. Like, I remember before we done a drift event because me and my dad competed, and it was literally, the team was me, my dad, and this mechanic Finney, and he's still with us. So it's great to have someone like that there who's literally been there since the start.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think that's like really in the roots of drifting. It's still like, you know, almost like a family sport.
Oh yeah, definitely. And, like, obviously it's nice to have my family here as well. I have all my mom and my brothers and sisters and my dad. It's great to have the family involved. They really push you on, and of course nobody has your back like your family does, so it's nice to have them here.
Yeah, I mean, I said in Riga to your father that this is probably the best father and son time you can spend. So,
definitely, yeah. Spending all his money. But,
that too. But that's just money.
It's worth it. You can make money back anytime, but you can't make memories.
Exactly. That's so cool. So, unfortunately, no continuation today in the bracket, but enjoy the rest of the time here. Hopefully it's gonna be a really good show today.
The fans here are absolutely amazing. The atmosphere here is electric as always. So I'm looking forward now to just spectating, taking my suit off, relaxing, and having some fun.
Yes, good. Thank you very much, Conor. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks.
So, Dave Egan, funny story this weekend. It was on the first day. Some of the people who are on my supporters channel, they were wondering about the start list, that there was by your name there was a Supra. And then I asked you that, and you said that no, I'm not driving that. It's a mistake in the list. But then in the end,
yeah, it came back to the Supra. So the S13, it just the heat. It just basically the car hasn't got all the same upgrades. So the standard pedals, some of the brakes, the clutch, a lot of these things started to overheat. We lost power steering, and then it just was issue after issue. So I got no practice in the car. So last decision was, let's take the one that's working, which is the Supra. We had to fix the gearbox to get it working from Lorry again. So we got it working. It worked flawlessly. I actually did my best qualifying run of the year in this car.
Yes.
And then today we went down to top 32. A little bit of inexperience on the start line. I mistimed my jump, and Pavel went way ahead of me. I just threw the car in, hit the wall, as I always do. And so we basically got knocked out in top 32. But Pavel was an amazing driver, and I wouldn't have expected to win even on my best day.
Yeah.
So I was just happy to get 2 runs. I got more practice this morning, valuable seat time, and got to go drive with the big boys for a while. So that was fun. So we're now deciding whether to bring this or the 13 to Poland, because tonight one has to go back to Ireland.
Yeah, I heard that Lauri didn't do anything on the setup, basically on the car, but maybe it's, he put a little bit of a mojo in that one.
Yeah,
and it's so funny because he drives from
the right hand side.
Yeah,
yes.
He's probably the only one of the.
And he is used to no turbos, so it's a very different car. As Laurie said to me, it's not so much about setup; it's how you drive it, and that you have to adapt to it. And I think someone like Peter has adapted very well over time. But we're just learning. We're probably a year or 2 behind Peter on learning that setup. So to be honest with you, it's a challenge, but the car is an animal. So like when you get it going, she's real fast. So today was the most grip I've ever run in the car, the most aggressive I've driven it. So I'm proud of my newfound experience. But definitely, I'm still chasing the pack, but I'm enjoying the chase.
Yeah. Well, it was a good one today for sure for you. I mean, I really enjoyed having and seeing you on the track today. So
to be honest, anytime I'm on a Saturday, I'm happy. You know what I mean? And not sitting around watching the other drivers. So we're going to racks, enjoy the rest of the event. As you said, Drift Games is not about being the best, it's about trying your best. And we definitely tried our best this weekend, and that's all the team did. So that's amazing.
Yeah, and having fun.
That's the most important thing. Why would we do this without fun, right? It's no point.
Exactly.
You can think so seriously about it, but realistically, we're all skidding cars around in an abandoned mine. We can't take it too seriously.
That's true. That's true. So true. So anyway, we have 1 round to go.
Yeah.
Poland. What are your expectations?
So this is the only reason I'm doing the whole season is just to go to Poland, because I want to just drive in the stadium.
Yeah.
My expectations are it'll be again another tough event, but when do you in your lifetime get to drift a car in the middle of a stadium? So I'm, regardless of the result, happy just to go and enjoy it.
Yeah, and also from my point of view, Poland is being like, okay, it's so cool that it's the last one, and that's like, okay, it would be so cool to see how it.
If I qualify in Poland, my year would be complete. That's all I want to do. So yesterday was a good start with qualifying. Now I need to learn the chase, because I didn't qualify so much this year. I didn't learn much chasing, but now we're getting better. We're getting better, and again, I am aware of my own limitations. I'm trying to learn everything I can as I go, and it takes time. These guys are really good, but I'm trying.
And anyway, Poland, the track is probably the most closest track to Poland in a way. I mean, I
like the technical tracks, to be honest. I think they're fun, and I think it's actually probably the slowest track of the year, which for once, after Riga and this, you're like, that's not a bad thing. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, and hey, it's only a couple of weeks away. We're going to enjoy ourselves.
And which car in Poland?
We still haven't decided. We got like 3 hours to decide.
But you'll bring both anyway?
No, one has to go back to Ireland to do demos in the UK. So I have to make a decision tonight.
Tonight, okay.
Yeah, so we're still talking and thinking. So we don't know yet.
So have fun also trying to make the decision.
I will.
And enjoy the rest of the event here.
No problem. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
See you a bit. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Ela Koko.
Yes.
We're here again. Unfortunately, you're not driving today.
Yes.
After yesterday's quali, but it was not just a quali. There was a little bit of events before that one.
We had some issues. We thought it was going to be something minor. It ended up to be, we had a broken gear. The second gear cracked. So when you were spinning the gearbox, it was seized. And then if you put power, it was released again until the next turn. So we found out that the tooth had a crack and the gear opened a little bit. So it was seized. And we didn't have any option. We didn't have parts. We didn't find parts. So we decided with Marko to weld it and skim that gear. So it's just freely turning the gearbox. So we had to change the gear ratio on the differential. So we were doing with third gear, not the second, the track, to not stretch that gear. The noise is back, so most probably the weld that we did, it cracked. But it handled to do the 2 qualifications. Unfortunately, once again, I don't know what's wrong with me, because the car was really good. All the practice was really good. And on the qualification, we do mistakes.
But I must say that I was there watching you guys welding that gearbox. I tried to put a video on this one just about it. It was, you know, one of those fixes that 99% of the time it would fail immediately. Yeah. But now it somehow, you know, you pulled it off.
We tried to think about it. We thought what options we had. Maybe do not touch it and just skim the gear so they don't fit in each other. It's going to be a shorter gear just to spin. And then we said it's better to just put some weld inside the crack and also skim the gear. And it worked, you know, it worked. For sure it needs to replace, but we managed to finish the 2 qualification rounds.
And you didn't use second gear at all?
No.
No power through it. It was just that it's rotating there, kind of doing nothing, but, you know, idling.
Yes.
Okay,
Because I'm 100%, if I was trying to do again the lap when I was going to shift in the second, it's going to throw the tooth and it's going to have a disaster. The gearbox most probably is going to be fully destroyed. So that's a good thing that we managed to not destroy, and we just need a gear set of second. So it's a good thing.
And this is one of those things that sometimes the H pattern gearbox is actually better, because you can actually skip the gear.
You can skip a gear. Yes, that's one of the benefits of my transmission. And okay, I'm more than happy, you know, it's inside my car from 2013 and I never changed that gear set or something.
Really?
Yeah, so...
2013?
Yes.
That's 12 years now.
Yes. I did,
incredible.
I did 3 drift cars and I just take the gearbox and put it on another one, take it and go.
Okay. So I think, you know...
It did its job, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But with that sort of a longevity of the gearbox, it's hard to tell like when to actually replace it beforehand.
Yeah, you have to, you know. We are not
But now you know.
Yes, you know, but it comes down to the cost, you know.
Of course, of course.
If you have to replace and refresh your gearbox every season, you have to do it with the differential, you have to do it with the engine, you have to do it with the suspension. It's getting expensive, you know.
The race parts, I mean, none of them is cheap.
Yeah, so we try to keep all of this stuff half replaced every season. So maybe I will open the gearbox, I will change some dog rings that I know that they got abused. Let's say the engine, I will replace the bearings, not fully refresh. So it's all about what budget you have. So we are trying to not go over the moon, but still have a reliable car.
And anyway, sometimes, you know, it's easier to spend some money to save some money than just drive everything until they break. So
if you want to do a championship, you have to replace it before it broke. So it's expensive to do a championship. It's a different to do a hobby and to go for a championship. If you go for a hobby, when it's going to break, you are going to park the car, fix it, and drive it again. If you are going for championship, you have to do it before.
Yeah, of course. Yes. And I mean, you are here to compete, to be in the races and everything. So, in that sense, there's no other choice than just to fix it.
It's the first season. I know that I'm not going for the championship. The goal is to go, but. And with the tires, we were changing tires throughout the years. You cannot do these things if you are going for a championship. You have to be consistent, the same car, the same track, the same tires, everything the same, so you be consistent. This is a learning process for us this season, this year, so we are getting data and information from each track and stuff like that, different tires and stuff like that. So I think for next year we are going to be more prepared for sure, and even better. We have the last round, the Poland, so we are going to give another push, the last one, hopefully we can get into the game and have some fun with the other guys.
Yeah,
And,
it's Poland is yet again another amazing venue after this one. So
I cannot wait for Poland. I heard too much stuff about that event, 55,000 of people, and it's going to be an amazing, I'm sure. Even to be a part of that thing, it's a huge thing, you know. And I think we are going to go good. These kind of tracks, they suit me, I think. Also, this one was one of the tracks that I should get into the mix, but unfortunately, on my first one, I touched the wall, so that's messed everything in my mind and everything. But I'm seeing only the good things. I have a good car, a reliable car, no temperature. It was super hot here. The car never said no. It was really nice, powerful, nice to drive. So I have to get better mentally and show everybody what we can do.
cool. I think I have had now enough sun into my eye.
Yes.
I didn't want to wear my sunglasses because you're not wearing. So okay, so
we are ready to see the battles. Hope you enjoy the video.
Viewers, Ela Koko, a wonderful gentleman. I mean, we've spent quite much time together, and also with the team. And these guys are great people. And
thank you very
also
much.
cheer them for me as well, and for everybody. It's without these guys, it wouldn't be happening. This wouldn't be happening the whole show. Cool.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. And
enjoy the show. And see you soon in Poland. And we are going to go good in Poland. That's a promise.
Good. I like that.
All right, man.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, man. Bye.
So, once again, I have an interesting person. Every person is equally interesting, but from another aspect again. So, Judge Vernon.
Yeah, that's my name, man. How are you?
Yeah, Judge is the first name. And so, I'm good. Hopefully you too. We're now waiting for the top 16 to happen here in
Still a couple of hours to go, yeah.
Yes, and we're catching the last sun rays here in this amazing venue. I have had quite much spotters in my show, and there are quite many things that pops up here and there about the judging. And I have one for you. I mean, I promised to be quick, so only one. So, drivers having different lengths of cars.
Exactly.
How's that then being differentiated, or what is the actual thing that you look at those cars? Because obviously, if you drive the tires deep into the box by the wall, the long car will hit the wall more.
GT86 or a Soarer or JZX is going to be a difference, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying. So no, we take the edge of the car, and it's pretty easy in a way because we take the track edge. In this case, it is the wall.
Okay.
You can imagine if it's like an open space and we just have a line, then we usually go by tire. Since everything is on the wall here, it's fairly easy. It's just the edge of the car. You cannot go any deeper. Yeah.
Okay. But then, in the terms of judging, like, is it then the tires need to be in the same to not get the points deducted?
Well, actually, you can't, basically. So what we're asking is to scrape the rear bumper to the wall. So if you have a GT86, obviously you take a bigger risk because you have less of an overhang.
True.
And with a long car, you have a bit more of an advantage in that specific case. But just on the walls, obviously. So the other way around, it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, and then also, I promised it was going to be one, but it's going to be two. I've seen now lots of people are posting lots of takes on this Wally system, which is great because I think that's also like it's really being keen to kind of wait for the future when that's going to be like partly
progress,
in the
in
the actual broadcast as well, because that would in some cases would kind of clear it quite nicely that there was the deceleration, there was the acceleration, and because on that part I think it's really great tool.
100%.
But of course it needs to work 100%.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's getting closer every time, and we had some events that it was like 100% of all the data. And I think at this level specifically, it's really hard to tell which rise if it's like 20 or 21% of a degree of angle, for example, right? Or how much the boxes are filled. So I think it's a really good tool for now, but also for the future to get it better every time. And it can be used as a real judging tool as well.
Cool. So I think it was all for this one, and
good.
I hope to talk to you in the future as well.
Find
this was
me,
a pleasure.
and I'm available for you, man. Always good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
And best of luck for the. I mean, I don't know, not best of luck, but good decisions for this top 16.
We need luck as well, but thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, man. Awesome. Thanks.
So I have Itay Sadeh again here in my show. This is now before top 16.
Yeah.
You managed to clear Kuba Piskolty in the top 32 with he's not easy one ever. I mean, how was the battle from your perspective?
In my opinion, it wasn't a clean battle. We both had some mistakes. I was hoping for a clean battle that we both have, perfect chase and the best driver wins. But unfortunately, I made a lot of mistakes. He made a lot of mistakes, and the judges deemed his mistake more at fault. So I got the win. Not the way we want to win, but it is what it is. We move forward to the top 16 against Piotr Wieniawski. Looking forward to this battle. In this battle, we know we have to be 100%. If we make the smallest mistake, it's over. But I'm going to put it all on the line, risk everything, and I hope it pays off.
Yeah, I think it's great that in this sport, even though you are facing the one of the greatest drivers, you still have a chance. There is not like it's not pre-written that this guy, because he won so many titles, that he would automatically win. It's you have the very same possibility to get it.
Yeah, I think in Drift Masters, every driver, almost every wildcard can get the win, because it's motorsport. It's not only about the driver. There's so many different factors: car, team, the weather, like luck. So I think it's very possible that me or everyone else here on the track can win it.
Mm-hmm. So we're now driving you are now driving the top 16 in dark, or in the evening or night lighting. What's your take on that? Do you like it? Is it what is the biggest challenge in that, in your opinion?
I mean, technically, I like the part of driving in the dark. Like in Poland, in Hungary, it was amazing. I think here, as it is now, it's not enough lighting for us in the track to see clearly. Mm-hmm. Because yesterday during qualifying the second run, me and a lot of other drivers were having issues with locating where to put the cars, where the edges of the track are. And I think it's hard here. They said they will do some changes to make it better for us, but we'll see how it works out.
Yeah, I think one thing is, asking you about this, how about there's the guiding line in the entry? Is that hard to see in the dark?
It's really hard to see in the dark. Also, it's really hard to judge the distance which you are coming into the outer zone wall. Mm-hmm. Like I saw, it happened to me and a lot of other drivers that we were braking too early, because it looked like, because of the dark, that the wall is closer. This was also a big problem for me.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, because now in the lights you can basically see all the background and everything, and now it kind of, comes closer, because it's only lit part is the walls. And
you get less reference points.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Thanks for being in my show once again, and it's on the left hand. Yeah. It's getting a little bit, as you can see, a little bit tired here.
Yeah, it's
a
long day.
For me, not for you guys.
It's a long day.
So thank you very much, and best of luck.
Thank you
once again. So I have Espen Rohde here again.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you now before top 16.
Yeah, definitely.
So you made it through from top 32 against Lithuanian Gediminas Levickas.
Yeah.
So how was that fight?
It was a really close battle. He drove amazing, both lead and chase. So it was a close battle, but we took it home. So. And now we're going on to Jack Shannon, so that's going to be hard. We'll try and not make it easy for him, do everything we can, so we'll see.
Yeah, seemingly this track seems to suit you, and
it definitely suits us well. After qualifying, we got it dialed in, so I think this is one of our tracks, so we'll see.
Cool. And of course, you are now the only Norwegian driver left in the game. I mean, you have now hopefully not too much pressure on your shoulder, but I really wish all the best for you and in the fights. And
thank you. We'll give it everything.
We're guys from the north, Finns and Norwegians, so we need to kind of keep a little bit on the side. Even though I've got when I've been doing this, I've noticed that I'm pretty much fan of everyone here. So because it's so nice atmosphere and everything. But hey, enjoy top 16.
Thank you.
First of all, the parade and then the fights, and we'll see then.
We'll give it everything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Marko Zakouril.
Yes.
Finally, I have you.
I am here. I am here finally after all race.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll let you do your thing, and don't want to pressure. Put too much pressure.
We were a little bit hurry all this weekend.
Yeah.
Some mechanical issues with the drive shaft and with the main diff pulley, so it was tough a little bit, but yeah. Finally, I'm here.
So, I must ask you, how many engines have you run through this year?
Just you mean completely all this year?
Yeah.
Maybe blow 2 of them. So I think it's let's say for this engine change this year, I think it's not too much because we run, let's say, 7-8 races completely, maybe more, maybe 9. Mm-hmm. So I think it's good, and for sure we need to find the limits. We definitely broke one of them because we are searching for the limits of the engine, for the limits of the RPMs and some pressures. So yeah, if you want to do a big step forward and you want to be the best of them, you need to find the limits because no one will tell you the limits.
Yeah.
So this is it.
Cool. Then one other thing I have been planning to ask you is that now that the car is light, I'm coming back to the lightness of the car, and then the transitions. I know that all the top drivers, they kind of predict the transition a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
But I think now you having the really light car, I think the chase it comes really hard to be like reactive anymore, because you're so fast to transition. You will be late if you try to react to what the movement is. So that's for sure. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but
yeah, definitely. Of course, you are true. Also at this time, because I try to learn how to drive the car, because the car becomes very fast. And for example, at this time we are trying to drive with 0 toe on the rear. So I think maybe a few races more and we trying to put a little bit more aggressive rear toe in to be more faster. And even in that rear toe, let's say 0, the car is very, very, very fast on transition. How it can change the directions, how it can switch from the left to the right, it's insane.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the weight of the car, but yeah.
And also we can clearly see now the development coming through the season, that you are improving and that can be seen
we
in
still
the
testing
results and everything.
This year, because I know that we make a big change from, let's say, 4-liter V8 to 2-liter R6. So it's a big step forward, and to my head I put to myself that this year will be the test year for the next year. We need to set up everything, we need to find all those most problems, and definitely for the next year we will come in much better condition like this year. So I'm very happy. We show a lot of performance this year. We have a quite good results.
Yeah.
Also this race wasn't too bad. We make a very good place. So I'm very happy about it.
And I think you also made quite many new fans and followers through the engine choice as well.
Exactly.
Which is good.
Yes, exactly.
So this is the final interview of my
And you will be in Warsaw?
I will be in Poland.
Perfect.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
And I wouldn't miss it. Now seeing this, everybody says this is great, and all the stories I've heard from
amazing,
Poland, it's I want to be there.
We will definitely make an interview over there.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.
time to wrap up Ferropolis. It was a day full of very interesting talks with drivers and other people. I think it was a really, really nice day, and today there was enough time to do all of this, and happy that it went so well, and happy to present all of that to you guys. It's very important to me. It means a fortune that you really watch these videos, and please do me a favor and click the like and subscribe button if you like the content of my channel. This is what I do. And I came up with an idea, because I've been now doing this for this season. And if you have a favorite character who I have interviewed on this channel, doesn't need to be a driver, most likely it is a driver, I'm setting up some sort of a prize for this poll. So whoever gets the most votes under this video, in the comment section, I will give some sort of a prize from my YouTube channel to this guy. There's also going to be another prize, which is going to be decided by myself, who was my favorite character this season. And please do me a favor and vote. It would be, in my opinion, quite a nice honor for somebody who has been appearing on my videos. I think that would be an honor to present that prize for somebody who has appeared on my video this year and this season in the final race in Poland. And we see you guys in Poland, and I'm going back to editing this video.